Hey everybody, it's like almost 12 o'clock here, and I just got back home, or into the room, went to Jack in the Box, so I'm hungry and I'm tired, and I have to be up in like 5 or 6 more hours. But I wanted to share something that I learned today. Um, well, the first thing I learned today was I was talking to a friend. I was texting her, I was texting her, and I was telling her that so many people end up being worried about going places in life, about the people who are going to be there, the people who are not going to be there, the people who's going to be around. And I realized they missed the opportunity just to move to the next level. So I'm saying, here's an example. So there's someone I know, like say a friend of mine, she's always worried about who's going to be where, who's going to be doing what. Like, she's so worried about other people that she misses opportunities to be her best self and go places. And it's like, what cracked me up was where I'm at right now. This person was supposed to be there with me, and but they was like, no, I don't want to go because so and so might be there, and I don't want to run into them. And you know what's so funny is that I was watching today on my timeline. That person is nowhere near here, and it made me like laugh and be like, how many times have you been worried about someone doing something or going a place that you're going or having the same destiny or the same purpose, the same business as you, and you have to realize that they're not even going to be there. They're not even going to be where you're going to be. So you might as well just stop worrying about them and do what you have to do. That was the first thing I learned today. That was super funny. Another thing today that I learned in another conversation with another person was that there's people who are quick to tell you, like, shoot, what did I say? I wrote it down, but I'm too lazy to get it. I'm tired. There's people who are so quick to tell you that like you haven't progressed in your life, that you haven't made it from one point to another point, but you know within yourself that people do care about what other people think, but they have to learn how to tune it out because you waste so much time focusing on other people. What I learned today is that there's people in your life, right? There's people who will tell you, oh, you still ain't nothing. Okay, well, you did this, but you didn't do that, and they just go on and on and on. But I realize those are the same people who really tell you, who be like, oh, you ain't never really been through nothing. You ain't never really hurt. Like, the same people who are telling you haven't grown as a person are the same people who are telling you that you haven't been through anything. So for me, I just kind of like was like, man, that's really good to realize that some people are just so discontent with themselves that they don't want to see you progress. And then when you are progressing, they don't want to acknowledge it because you're progressing past them. You're getting past the place that they want it to be at your age at the time with the knowledge that they have. And I realize that some people, y'all taking advice and y'all taking what people say as law, who are probably not the best judge of characters, and probably they're not the ones who you should be seeking guidance or mentorship from any longer, because you potentially may be growing past wherever they are. So that was another cool thing. And then the third thing I learned today was you have to be transparent. Like, no matter what happens in your life, I think the more authentic you are, the more honest and real people will come into your life. Like, so here's my transparent moment. I have decided to stop cussing. Like, I did it before. My arm hurt. I did it before. And then I guess, like, I did it because my ex-husband wanted me to stop cussing. So he was like, a lady doesn't cuss. I'm like, okay, fine. I love cussing, but I won't do it. And so I stopped cussing. But then, like, when we got really, really bad, I decided that cussing made me feel better, and cussing him out made me feel better, and that's what I did. And so then now that as I'm growing as a person and I realize that it doesn't show my intellect, it doesn't make me look like a woman, it doesn't even make me feel better when I cuss. Because then I realized I start cussing at dumb stuff. Like, I start cussing at things that, like, why are you saying the F word at this when, like, it's like, It's like a baby's TV show or something. And so I realized that you have to be honest with yourself. You have to be honest and be like, you know what? Why am I partaking in these activities? Why am I doing this? Why am I sitting around these people? You know, why am I living my life this way? Why am I choosing to have an unhealthy lifestyle? You know, and I just realized that sometimes, most times, when you're honest with yourself, you end up losing people who are not even meant to be around you. And I realized that sometimes I need to stop being nice, and I need to really be honest with people and be honest with myself and say, look, you're awesome as a person, but you're not the person that I need in my corner for my business. You're not the person that I need for my ministry. You're not the person that I need for this relationship. You're not the person that I need for a friendship. And so that was the last thing I learned, was that sometimes you just have to be transparent and honest with yourself and be like, look, I'm going to stop doing this because it doesn't make me look any better. It makes me look like a fool. It makes me look like a statistic. Or, you know, it hurt. Like, this situation hurt me. And I really have to think about, like, okay, what am I going to do after this hurt me? Yeah, so it was a long day. It was a great day. Great knowledge. My head hurts because I'm extremely hungry. And, but I just wanted to share that those 3 things that I learned today. The first thing that I learned today was that you get so focused about everybody else that you miss out on opportunities. I wonder how many opportunities have I missed out on because I was so worried, like, oh, they're doing the same thing that I'm doing. Like, how many opportunities have you really passed by because you were so caught up in, oh, well, she wear the same hair that I wear, or he dressed like, you know, like, have you ever noticed that we get so caught up in other people that we don't even self-improve? We don't even improve ourselves. We don't even push ourselves. We don't even stretch ourselves. We don't even get out of our own comfort zone because I'm so worried about what the Joneses are doing when I should be focused on what Jasmine Edwards is doing. I should be focused on how to be a better speaker, or how to write a book, or how to mentor people better. I should be focusing on how to make myself the best self possible and not focusing on someone else. Then I also learned today that, you know, the people who are giving you criticism, are giving you judgment, may just very well be jealous of your growth, or very well may not be the right people who are great judgments of character. So why do you continually take their advice? Why? Like, you know, let me ask myself why. Why did I do that? That's a good question. I'm going to tell you why I did it. I did it because I was too insecure in myself to really figure out what it was I needed to succeed. And there it is. Is that I took the word of other people. I've let people emotionally abuse me and tell me, you're not growing, you're still angry, you're still this, you're still that. And I realized they were just projecting how they were feeling about their own situations to myself until I started believing it. But I was too insecure to actually think about it on my own, write it down, research. I didn't check it out. I just took them for law, and I took it for fact because I was too afraid to do the work. So, and lastly, you have to be transparent. So, you have to be honest. If you're truly your authentic self, I heard it today at the conference I was at, your tribe will come around you. And I'm just trying to be my best self so that the right tribe will come around me. That there's no more people who are trying to be my friends or trying to be close to me because of what I can do for them, what I've accomplished so far on my own. Just being my true, authentic self will bring me my right tribe. So I'm going to eat this food that I know I'm not supposed to be eating. But because I am tired, I'm going to eat it and wash this makeup off my face. And go to sleep because I have to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, where it's like 2 hours. So if it's 11, almost 12 here, it's probably like 9 back home. So I love you guys. If I learn something tomorrow, I'll tell you. All right. Bye-bye.